Hey everyone, it is Miss Johnson, the owner of Johnson's Innovative Services, the home of resume design, where we keep you competitive in this demanding job market. Guys, I wanted to go ahead and reach out to you in regards to our Thursday blog. Typically, I just post as far as content, but today I wanted to do an actual video. And the topic that we're going to discuss is when you have a criminal background and you are in search of your career. Okay, guys, so I just want to go over just like a few tidbits that I have for individuals, because I work with clientele, that has different backgrounds, different concerns and issues. And one of the things that I see mainly is all of my candidates who all of my clients who are looking for work and they have a criminal background. And I just want to just kind of offer just some little insight and recommendations and tidbits on what you can do while you're looking for your career, okay? Because guys, you're not looking just for a job. You're looking for, especially after your transformation, you're looking for your career, something that's going to allow you to live how you would like to live, okay, comfortably, and be excited in what you're doing. So the first tidbit that I want to share is, of course, when you have served your time and you are released, as far as the programs that are in place, there should be, as far as a contact person that's going to work with you after your release, and that individual typically has the resources that you need in regards to how to operate now that you've, been released. You have already served your time. You held yourself accountable and taken the responsibility of what occurred, and now you are ready to look for work. You've been transformed. You went through your transformation, right? So work with that contact, okay? That's going to be, whether it's probation, they're going to advise you of companies that are looking for individuals to work. They're looking for talented professionals, and that they will accept as far as a criminal background. So make sure that you get that information. And then I also want you to take a step further. Not only just rely on that resource provided by, that contact for whichever program that's affiliated with your release. You also do an independent search. It is just as simple as going on to Google. If you don't have access to a computer, make sure that you find your local workforce solutions center. And of course, due to COVID, they may have as far as different routines. So you make sure that you check with them first before you go up to a location, because things have changed as well due to COVID, where, we are in the new normal. So do your own independent search. Make sure that you reach out to a contact there at the Workforce Solutions that can help you on that independent research, or you just do it on your own, and you just Google. As far as companies that hire, as far as backgrounds, you're just going to have to do a little bit of work, but anything that's worth obtaining, is worth putting in the work, right? The second recommendation that I have is that I want you to be realistic. That's one thing that I always tell my clients. Let's be realistic. Let's not live in the la-la land. Let's be realistic to our problems, so that way you can have a strategic plan in place, okay, that you can operate with as you see progress and as you're looking for work. So when I tell you to be realistic, you understand that you do have a criminal background. I'm not holding that against you. I don't judge. We've all done something that we are not proud of, but we've taken the accountability for it. You served your time, you've done it, okay? We're not going to hang that over your head. That doesn't define you. It makes you who you are, but it doesn't define you, right? So you're going to be realistic in knowing that you are going to 9 times out of 10 come into contact with companies or as far as roles that you are interested about, and they may not be interested in you because of your background. That is okay. You're going to understand that, but when you start out your plan for looking for work. So I say take a book. I have my handy dandy notebook here, or tablet, paper. You want to write it down, because you're writing out a strategic plan. You want to write it down so that way you can manifest over it and see it come into fruition. So you have that idea to write down the pros and cons, understanding, what you're going to run into, what you're going to face, and then you're going to have the faith that you're not going to walk by sight. You're going to walk by faith. You're going to have that faith that you are going to find that job, that God is going to lead you into the direction. You have transformed your life. You have had your awakening. You are now ready to work and, live, So one thing also too, Keep in mind, when one door closes, another opens. So like I said, you're going to find companies who are going to be interested in you from, just the information you provide, and then they may change their mind when they see your background. What I say, when one door closes, another opens. That means that God has a new home for you somewhere else. So don't get defeated. Keep the winner's mindset. I want you to stay excited about your career search, throughout the full process, because as long as you have those high vibrations, you have that positive and winner's mindset, you're going to win. You're going to make it, okay? And that's one thing that we have to understand. When you can accept as far as how something's going to go, you understand the pros and cons of working with it, then hey, you will not let anything that distracts you take you off your path. All right, the third recommendation that I have for you, I actually have 4 total. The third is always be honest. I know sometimes when I work with different clients, they tell me how hard it is. They're being honest. They're living in their truth. They're saying, hey, I did this, but that they've changed their life around. And that's one thing that you're going to have to form. You're going to have to, not only when you're designing your resume and your cover letter, but you're going to also have to practice when you engage with the hiring manager during the interview. So you're going to do like a mock interview, and definitely Johnson's Innovative Services, we do mock interviews. We actually have a free interview refresher course. It is free. $0. I'm not charging you anything for it, because I see the need and understand the significance of you being aware of being competitive in this demanding job market. You have to be competitive. If you're not, you're going to fall by the wayside. Keep in mind that there's thousands of people that are looking for jobs too, which is not a problem, because that's the blessing in it all, that we all have our own divine path and we'll receive our blessings, right? So make sure that you are operating in your truth. Do not allow for defeat to come into your energy. And what will happen is defeat will tell you, you know what, you're not going to be able to find a job. And defeat's going to tell you that, no matter how much you talk about how much your life has been transformed, that you are, operating in your highest self, that you've, held yourself accountable. You're no longer that old individual. You've been made anew. You've had your awakening, a renewal. Like, you've been birthed again, new, like a newborn. It's new for you. So defeat is going to tell you, go ahead and lie. Don't put anything about the background on the application. That's what defeat is going to tell you. But that anything that is for you, you're going to receive it by doing the right thing. Any good any man doeth the same, he shall receive of the Lord. So with that being said, operate in truth. Be honest. Because if you lie, that means that, first off, to me, when we run into candidates who are not honest about their background, to me, the first red flag is that you have not accepted what has happened. You have not taken accountability for your actions. If you did, then you would be secure in knowing that you've changed your life. And if someone else does not see that, that is okay. You're fine with that. But there's going to be someone that God lifts up. And this is what I want you to say, that affirmation and prayer. If you're not a spiritual person, but if you are, speak daily affirmations over your life. I will find a job. I will find a career. I will find a career that has X, Y, and Z. Write down what you're looking for in that career. Understand what you're looking for, honey. You have to be disciplined in all that you do, right? You just can't go out and do something and just go at it. You have to make a plan. You have to be strategic. You have to put decisions on paper. You have to put action to those decisions, right? Until they come into fruition. So live in your truth. Positive mindset. Tell the truth. If they say, hey, do you have a background on the application? Put on the application, yes, I do have a background. Be bold and know that whatever is for you will be for you, okay? And then another thing that I did notate on here, and I always tell my clients this, anytime that you are manifesting something, so in this case, career, you're manifesting for a new career, a dream role that's going to allow you to live comfortably, allow you to enjoy what you do. Keep in mind, you're going to spend 80% of your time in the workplace environment, right? So you want to enjoy what you do. My little tripod almost fell, but we're going to keep it moving. That's little stuff, little distractions. You see how I just picked it back up? Oop, kept it moving. We're not going to allow that to distract us, okay? I want you to do the same thing. But vision yourself already within your dreams. So your career goals. Already vision yourself in your career goals, okay? If there's a certain field that you want to work in, see yourself working in that field. Say if you wanted to be an electrician, well, see yourself already working as an electrician. See yourself, envision that, start claiming that, decreeing and declaring that I am going to be able to do this. You're going to start looking for ways to get certified. You're going to try and learn, how to become an electrician. So see yourself already doing the job. See yourself being fruitful. See yourself helping others through your craft, okay? It's a blessing to have that mindset. It's a good characteristic to have, to be, positive at all times, okay? And that's one of your soft skills, how you interact with others. Be positive at all times in all that you do. Keep in mind that doubt, worry, and fear will keep you from your blessings. So you know that you're on your divine path to find that career. You're on that path to find your dream role so you can take care of not only yourself or your family if you have family. And that you want to ensure that you stay free from those strongholds that come up, those energies of doubt. Baby, you got this, okay? Yeah, you got a background. Yes, I'm not trying to, lessen that, the importance of it. I understand it. And I know how some companies will treat you. But once again, don't be so worried with what's happening in the physical world, okay? Pray, manifest and pray and believe that God is going to lift up someone somewhere to be a blessing to you. And that individual that may be lifted up is maybe an individual that came from the same situation as yourself. You never know how God's going to work. Now, trust me, he is not a favor of people. He didn't say, oh, I like them, so I'm only going to work with them. No, he works with us all, okay? And we're all his children, and we're all forgiven. I do not judge, okay? The only difference here, everybody has done something that they're not proud of. Hey, we've all been there, done that. There's a difference that, that led to a different path, a different consequence for you. But we all have to deal. Now, my last recommendation for my clients that are looking for their career with a criminal background, I teach my clients to also start thinking about their talents and what they bring to the table, right? So you know that it's gonna be a little hard path for you. It's okay, but you're still gonna be successful in all that you do. It's a little bit harder for you because you have a criminal background, but we trust and believe that it will not be harder. But you're just gonna have to put a little bit more work in it, okay? All right. So I teach my clients to think about their skill sets, what they bring to the table. We all have that entrepreneur mindset. So think about some of the things that you enjoy doing. Are you good with your hands? Are you, good working with others? You might think of something that you've always done, and then God's going to reveal that to you that, hey, why don't you start your own business? Why don't you start your own business? At the same time. Now, I'm not recommending, because of course, when you are released, there are rules in place that you have to comply and that you have to follow. And the main rule is that you have to find work, because you have to be able to pay as far as dues, in that case. So with that being said, you already know that, and I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought, but this is live. There's nothing wrong. Hey, I'm going to keep on going because the message is clear. The intent is clear. So you're going to be thinking about what you bring to the table, what you like doing. You're going to start your own business, all right? And you can still be honest about your background, right? We have a lot of platforms. Things are changing. The entrepreneurs are coming out of the works, even through all of this negative that has happened, these negative things, the turmoil that we see with COVID, the pandemic. And then like for now, we are dealing with the winter storm, and the effects of that has been, really hard on individuals, right? The mental health and everything like that. But it also allows for us to sit and think and come up with creative ways for our situations, or how to increase the well-being in our lives, how we can, remain and do the things that we love. So you start with a plan. You're going to execute it with the action. You're going to network. You're going to have to network. So if that's visiting your local workforce solutions, networking, you can also sign up on LinkedIn as well. Guys, you're going to have to utilize the technology. And that's one thing. If you're not familiar with the technology, get to your local workforce commission center. They have all the resources there for you, right? They have courses, they have self-assessments, they have individuals there that are to help you, okay, on your career path. I am a, career coach and top resume designer. I work with individuals all the time, and so I hope that, you're able to find that resource. You can utilize these online platforms, these apps, these free base apps. Facebook is a free app. The app that I'm on right now, Instagram, is a free app. YouTube, a free app that you can use to build your platform, for you to build your company. Don't worry about all, you do want to go through all the logistics of everything, but don't be so caught up on it. Just go out on faith, okay? Walk by faith, not by sight. So start with your plan. Execute it with action. Okay, don't start the plan and then, get the defeated mindset and let it diminish away. No, we had a little issue. My phone went low, but we're gonna keep going because I want this message to get across. So you're going to execute it with action. You're gonna network. Start out with your friends and family, people that you know. When you start your business, one thing that I learned is that for me to sharpen my, as far as my skill set and my trade, what I had to do was have like a little freebie session, meaning that I had to design resumes free of charge, so that way I can sharpen my skills. So start with family and friends first. They're going to be the most supportive for you, and then they will be able to add firsthand witness and provide recommendations for your business, honest reviews for your business, and then regarding as far as the experience, the type of work that you produce, and then think about how God is going to use that one recommendation to take you across the board. Take you into uncharted territory, okay? That's the blessings. That's the land of the milk and honey. That's all that good. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you are honest. Like I said, when you are networking, just be honest with others. And like I said, those recommendations of working with family and friends, that word of mouth is going to spread. I decree and declare that is going to come into fruition for you, that you're going to find your career. If you decide to be an entrepreneur instead as well, while complying to working, then at the same time, keep that winner's mindset. Know that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Now, another thing that I'm just going to live, that I wrote down, and this is going to be the title, and I'm going to name. But Spirit just had me write this down. It says, you are not bound by your past. You are free and forgiven. You are not bound by your past. Don't let anyone tell you that, oh, what you did, you still that, you still this. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. You know what you've done. You have had a transformation. You are anew. You have renewal energy. Okay? It's amazing. Don't let anyone try to dim your light. You are free and you are forgiven, okay? Do not give up. I know that it's not going to be easy, but anything that's worth obtaining is worth fighting for. Another thing, you can do this and know, okay, that you can do it. See, you can't operate without faith. You can't operate with doubt and faith, right? It's just going to be a mess. Right? So you're going to have to operate in full faith, 100% faith, and know. Be like the eagle that soars. Okay? Keep pushing. I am in agreement with you. Tenisha, Miss Johnson, Tanini, Nisha, I am in agreement with you. Okay? You see that I have my hands out. I'm in agreement with you that you will find that career, that there will be there will be someone that God lifts up to be a blessing to you as you're going to be a blessing to them. I decree and declare that over your life. So don't let anyone tell you that what you did is going to keep you from the land of the milk and honey, which is that from your career. Okay? Operate and know 100% faith. I walk by faith and not by sight. All right? And don't be worried about those distractions. Those distractions, those strongholds, doubt, worry, fear, anxiety, those are strongholds, not anything to benefit you positively. So make sure that you do not allow those strongholds in your life. You have to be strong, dedicated, determined. If you ever need any additional career guidance, if you need help with your resume, cover letter, we have services available for our clients. And what we're doing, like I said, we have a free interview refresher course, guys. It is free. It's free. I'm not charging. It's typically $100 for 1 hour session. Okay, and an additional from that over 1 hour. This is free. We're going to actually sit down. You're going to work with me directly. We're going to go over any areas of concerns. I'm going to allow a 3-question limit, and it's going to be 30 minutes where we're going to go over pre, post. Okay, so we're going to go from the beginning to the end, the rooter to the tutor. We're going to cover everything. We're going to cover from the day that you get the call saying that, hey, you are shortlisted. We want to talk to you. We would like to speak with you about this position and role. We think you're a great candidate. And then I'm going to take you all the way to the end of once the interview ends with the hiring panel. And then we're going to take a step further, and your girl going to still be with you, because I'm going to tell you what to do afterwards. So that way you can see those manifestations. I have over 10 years of experience working. My background is HR, different various areas in HR. I've always been within the infrastructure of a business. My degree is in business administration. I want to know how a business runs, you know, and being at the part of the infrastructure, that is the root of the business. So my background is HR, accounting, all of that good stuff. I worked with tirelessly over many years, working with over 50, 60 companies on temporary assignments, learning, capturing all that knowledge. And then when I took that knowledge, I said to myself, you want to help people find jobs. You want to be able to reach people who may not have the same available resources, because we all do not have the same resources available to us. I'm from the hood. I'm from South Park, Houston, Texas. We don't have the same resources as other suburban neighborhoods. So I want to reach out to everyone as a collective, but also reach out to those who need that guidance, because I don't want you just to have a job. A job? Just a job? I want you to have a career. I want you to take the fruits of your labor and to do what you please with them. I want you to be excited. I want you to be happy when you get up. And we all know that when you do something that you love, it is not work. I do what I love. Sometimes I have to catch myself. I may not even eat. I'm too focused and dedicated to doing the work. But hey, when you do something that you love, it's not work. So make sure you check us out, guys. Give us a call, 832-422-5605. We will have career specialists by the phone waiting to assist you. You can connect with me. Hit your girl up. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on YouTube. Hit me up ever. Give me a call. Our official website as well. Visit and look at some of the videos that we have. We post videos, free content, things that people charge for, things that I typically charge for. But Spirit told me, no, ma'am, you're not going to charge for that. You're going to give out free information tidbits to my people, so that way they will be able to know what to do. And that's what I'm doing, only what the Spirit said to do. So I hope that you all are blessed. Be encouraged. We have so much going on with this pandemic, from losing loved ones. Me personally, I have seen some tragedies that have taken place, not only with friends, my family. Things have happened. It's changed. I want you all to be encouraged. If you have some time, when you get some time, look up the gospel song, Be Encouraged. I can't think of the artist right now, but listen to those lyrics. You know, be encouraged no matter what's going on. He'll make it all right. But you have to stay strong, okay? You are built for this battle, baby. You got the armor of protection. You got the faith. Who gonna come against you? Nobody. All right, well, I hope this has blessed you guys. This has blessed me. Remember, every Thursday I post content here. Come here. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It's been a blessing that we're getting increased followers, increased clientele. I'm now, I believe, at 104. Thank you so much, guys. It's only you that makes this happen. And then the word of mouth. So be blessed, be encouraged, see the positive in all good, and know that any good any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord. Understand that. Bye.